The magic world of buttons. Thousands of different colors and shapes. Vintage buttons, dating back to the 20th century, are the most beautiful and of the highest quality. But unfortunately, they are becoming increasingly rare because the button is thrown away along with the garment it is sewn on. Ilaria has given a new purpose to these small objects, creating colorful necklaces. But how are they made?
Tutto quello che io creo parte sempre da un bottone, perché comunque poi alla fine il bottone unisce tutto.
Vintage buttons are like forgotten gems in time, testimonies of an era of elegance and quality. Each button tells a story and also conveys a memory that many share. Everyone has known this tin box in their grandmother's houses, the butter cookie box always full of buttons.
Spesso mi ritrovavo con questa scatola persa in questi bottoni di tutti i colori, di tutte le forme a giocare.
She grew up in a creative family and inherited this love for creating things with her hands from a young age. Despite her large button collection, Ilaria is always looking for new buttons. It seems she lacks a type of button for every project. So she begins her search in small haberdasheries or online. But a great help comes from her loyal customers.
Molte persone mi hanno contattato per regalarmi i loro bottoni delle loro nonne, delle loro mamme, perché comunque si sono affezionate alle mie creazioni.
It all started in 2018 with several unsuccessful attempts. Ilaria wasn't very satisfied, and with the arrival of her first child, she decided to give up everything. But after a year, she wanted to start again and managed to open her shop called Cata.
Cercando di creare quello che nella mia testa vedevo e alla fine sono riuscita a realizzare una linea di bijou con bottoni come la immaginavo io.
The fabrics have very colorful patterns. They often come from donations or are recycled pieces. But fabrics of particular value like these, intended for a collection highly appreciated by her customers, are carefully purchased. This collection is linked to the Sardinian tradition, the Italian island where Ilaria lives that has a very ancient textile tradition. Once the fabrics are chosen, the fabric is cut into squares using standard measurements. These squares are then joined to metal buttons using a manual press. Lately, the most requested colors by customers are white and black, mustard yellow, and Bordeaux. After creating 9 fabric buttons, which will be the main theme of the necklace, background buttons are selected. So these old buttons that were stuck in drawers are getting a fresh start, even if they're not being used for the same thing they were made for. Now, they're going to be worn by someone. But there's still one button missing, the vintage one. Ilaria has found one that is perfect for this necklace, and it will be used as the necklace's clasp. So, a passion turned into a job. Despite COVID, she managed to keep her workshop open by selling online, but another challenge emerged, the arrival of 2 more children.
Non posso dedicare il tempo che vorrei quando sei mamma. Non sei tu che decidi, che disponi del tuo tempo.
With a wide variety of types of material available in her workshop, Ilaria loves to constantly experiment with new combinations of colors and shapes until she finds the perfect one for each project. In the final phase, using thread, the buttons are attached, one knot after another. First those in fabric, followed by the others on the back. Each knot must be at the right distance. It takes a lot of attention because it is very difficult to untie the knots.
Mi piace tantissimo vedere poi le persone che indossano la mia creazione e vorrei che loro capissero quanto a me è piaciuto fare quella collana piuttosto che quegli orecchini, quanto mi sono divertita e quanto ci ho messo del mio.
Finally, the last 2 buttons are inserted, those for the closure. They must be positioned with precision to avoid the necklace being crooked.
Un desiderio per il futuro è far conoscere comunque a altri paesi tutto quello che c'è dietro, sarebbe una cosa bellissima.
The struggle between time for herself and time for the family is real, but Ilaria does not give up.
Il tempo che io posso dedicare ai miei bottoni è sempre meno rispetto a quello che vorrei, che mi piacerebbe. Però quando posso mi isolo nel mio laboratorio e creo, perché veramente qua ti isoli, ti estranei da quello che è tutto il resto e ti rilassa, a me rilassa tantissimo.